Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. The main event is on the way. And first to make his way to the ring, he is a challenger from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Here is Anthony Young!
And here comes Anthony Young, the pride of Atlantic City. I mentioned that win he had over Saddam Ali in 2019. How confident was he that he was going to win that fight? He bet it himself, and he says he made more money with his winnings than he did for the fight. In fact, his entire team said they bet on Anthony Young, and they said all of South Jersey had a very good Christmas that year because of it. But he is coming into this fight, Beto, with a lot of confidence because he believes he is still at the top of his game.
He really does believe it. He's an 8-1 dog tonight coming into this fight. And the attitude about him, he's been there. He's knocked out a champion. He knows what it's like. He feels like Rocha isn't exactly at his level. We did the showdown. They were talking back and forth. And Young feels like he can outbox. As long as he doesn't slug with him, it'll be all right. But it's that veteran savviness that has Young very confident tonight.
Anthony Young said that he bet on himself with Saddam Ali. It paid off, and he called that the man from Atlantic City, the AC stimulus package, collecting that money.
And next to make this ring walk, fighting out of the red corner, the defending NABO welterweight champion from Santa Ana, California. Here is Alexis Rocha!
Checks in los tres. Y arriba, Alexis Rocha, fuerte el aplauso de Mariachi. Hoy que lleno de emociones me encuentro con mi carana. Voy a rendirle homenaje a la canción mexicana. Voy a rendirle homenaje a la canción mexicana. Si una más conoce esa canción mexicana. Hacer peso de a montones no es como el americano. Para conquistar corazones soy mejor que un mexicano. Y como se lo consiguen, sino cantando canciones con un cielito lindo que hay en los corazones. ¡Eso es aquí! ¡Todos escuchen cielito lindo!
Well, I guess what happens when you become the #1 contender for the WBO welterweight title, you get a mariachi band to escort you to the ring.
Now, we're a long way from Alexis Rocha fighting outside T-Mobile before Canelo Khan in the rain. Hey, good for you. You the main event, do whatever you want.
And that's what I mean. Once you headline, that main event slot gets good to you, and you know that you have fans now, and you got to give them what they came to see.
And Alexis Rocha is living proof that losses in this game do not matter. Back in 2020, he took his first loss to Rashidi Ellis. He has won 6 fights in a row, and if he wins tonight, he will be in line for a 147-pound world title shot before the end of this year.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go live around the world on DAZN from Fantasy Springs Resort Casino here in Indio, California. This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing scheduled for the NABO Welterweight Championship. It is brought to you by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, this bout in association with Hard Hitting Promotions. Sponsored by BetOnline, your online sportsbook. Fight odds for tonight's fights brought to you by BetOnline. AutoZone. Get in the zone with AutoZone. And Masculine. It's a mentality. Don't be a man, be the man. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, the executive officer is Andy Foster, the chairman Peter Villegas, and WBO supervisor for this bout, Gino Rodriguez, in attendance. The 3 judges scoring at ringside, Eddie Hernandez, Patricia Morse-Jarman, and Fernando Villarreal. And when the action begins inside the ring, your referee in charge, Thomas Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready and the fighters are ready. Indio, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red and black. He weighed in officially 146 1/2 pounds. In 26 professional fights, his record, 24 victories, just 2 defeats, 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the hard-hitting welterweight from Atlantic City, New Jersey, Anthony Juice Young! And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the colors of Mexico and the USA with blue. He weighed in 146 1/2 pounds. And in 23 bouts, holds a record of 22 victories, 1 defeat, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the reigning and defending NABO welterweight champion, presentando el orgullo de Santana, California, Alexis Rocha!
Chief second.
Okay, gentlemen, belt lines are good on both sides. You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up, gentlemen. Back to your corner.
It was about 4 years ago when Anthony Young derailed Saddam Ali. Can he do the same to Alexis Rocha tonight?
And it's time for our main event. Alexis Rocha. Lex is the nickname. Only 1 loss, 22 victories, 14 via KO. He sold this place out. Anthony Young, the only people on his side are in his corner. Doesn't care about that. Juice Young, repping Atlantic City. He knows what it's all about. He called himself high risk, low reward. Alexis Rocha wants to be elite at 147. Got to get through Young tonight in our main event.
You know, Sergio, one thing Anthony Young told us was he believes he has a lot of the same skills as Rashidi Ellis. He was the one man to beat Alexis Rocha. I think Anthony Young has skills. I don't think he has comparable hand speed as Rashidi Ellis. So I'll be interested to see what his game plan is tonight.
Yeah, I think it's far-fetched to say that you're going to do what Rashidi Ellis did, but if he could take a page out of what Ellis did, I could see that happen. You know, fighting, boxing off the back foot, not smothering his punches, staying behind the jab, using speed. These are all things that gave Rocha issues with Speedy Rashidi.
That was a loss, but Rashidi Ellis was in the bubble here. And Hector Lopez, his trainer, said Rocha was in the gym 3 days later, wanted to work out immediately. We went back and looked, realized that he was here in the headlights. The moment was too big for him. Rocha lands a power shot here in the first round.
Good shot. Rocha caught him on the left side of the temple. It kind of shook Anthony Young.
And he caught Anthony Young dipping down, came up with that left hand. Just a brutal shot.
Yeah, Young didn't see that punch coming, and it's too early to be getting hit with shots like that. You haven't warmed up. But that's the advantage of a southpaw. You got an angle on Young. Young didn't pivot away, and Rocha was able to land that left uppercut. 45-degree punch, and there it is again. Same angle, same punch.
Solid punch landed by Rocha. Hector Lopez said he's a different person. He's a man now. You'll see it tonight.
Different person, different temperament. Even the calm, cool, relaxed look on his face. He knows he's already hitting Young with some big shots, but just calm and cool.
He's also become a bit of a talker. He'll go after his opponents, calling people out. At the showdown that he did, he was going after Young. They were supposed to fight in January. Young got hurt sparring the week before. Rocha asked, why are you even sparring so hard the week before where guys going to come after you?
And that's what happens when you have success as a young man. You start getting confident. And once you have that confidence, then you got something.
And he is just looking for that straight left hand. That jab is just a rangefinder to get him on the inside.
Yeah, Rocha's loading up on that big time. But he knows he already shook Anthony Young, so I don't blame him from going for that home run left hand.
Young with the veteran move of spinning around away from the referee Tom Taylor and sneaking a couple punches in. Good action here in our opening round. Alexis Rocha, Anthony Young.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
Left hand, body, body, body. And Beto, I know you're going to appreciate the Spanglish in that corner by Hector Lopez.
That's Santana's finest or Santa Ana, depends on where you're from. So yes, it's the body, body, body what Hector Lopez was preaching to Alexis Rocha. Also throw it in, don't go to the head.
Yeah, I love that. Because, you're dealing with a athletic fighter, Anthony Young. He knows how to move his upper body. He's looking to counter shots. But if you can keep those elbows tucked in, blocking those ribs, that's what's going to open up the head shots. Great advice in the corner. More jabs, more body shots from Alexis Rocha. And there it is right there. Beautiful body shot on both sides of the body.
Anthony, let that arm go.
Rocha snuck in a nice body shot there with the right hand.
Young came back with some quick hands. His hands are faster in person than they are on the video I watched.
Another good body shot by Rocha to the left side.
Yeah, Young didn't like that one.
He's complaining about something to Tom Taylor.
Yeah, he's complaining about that body shot. He didn't like that body shot. See, right here is where Rocha could be jabbing. Just like that.
He did. Why do you want him jabbing like that?
Because you don't want to just stay posing in front of a fast fighter, Fighters like Young, they're cuties. They got quick hands like this. They can make you look bad by just staying in front of them posing. So by jabbing, you're staying busy, keeping them thinking. Right there, keep thinking, touching the gloves, touching the gloves. Another thing that Rocha forgets to do aside from the jab is move his upper body, not being a stationary target. Just like that. See, a straight left hand landed.
Spinning him around. Tom Taylor's going to advance business tonight. Let's separate these two fighters.
Stop. Go.
Saw Young there, came very close to touching the canvas with his glove.
Left top head.
Combination for Young.
So a nice jab by Rocha. It didn't land cleanly, but if he would have doubled it up, the second one would have landed. And by starting to land jabs, then all the heavy shots and the heavy artillery can come behind it. There's the jab right there.
There's the body shot.
And there's the heavy artillery. Jabs is what's going to set up the big shots.
You gotta let it go. Stop. Let it go.
See Young doing some clock watching earlier,
Yeah.
Sergio.
He's looking right at our screen.
Good body shots.
Upstairs is Rocha. Young against the rope, trying to cover up. Rocha tries to put the guard.
Young is looking for a counter shot, but Rocha's not giving him an opportunity to counter with nothing. Great punch selection by Alexis Rocha, staying calm in the pocket.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen.
It looked like he might have grazed, but absolutely good call by Tom Taylor, picking that up.
Third round of action. Our main event tonight, Alexis Rocha.
In the corner of Anthony Young, they want more body shots and more turning, more pivots. Do not stay in front. Do not stay in front of Rocha, who's landing some heavy shots. So keep pivoting and keep those feet from planting and getting that power.
Stop. Let him go.
Also told him, stay off the ropes.
Stop punching, gentlemen. Straight back. Go.
Yeah, that's what Anthony Young told us during the fight. He said, one place I don't want to be is up against the ropes. Alexis Rocha is excellent at fighting from that particular distance.
And he got tagged against the ropes. Trying to hold on his Young. Big left hand from Alexis Rocha. Another big hand from Rocha.
These are dynamite left hands.
Young trying to counter.
There's a big left hand by Rocha.
Young's taking them pretty well, though.
Yes, he has. And for a man that had his nose fractured, he took that big shot right up the middle. And Anthony Young.
And nose was fractured in January during that sparring session.
All right, stop. No punches, gentlemen. Stop punching. Straight back. Go.
by Rocha right there. Young didn't even see that punch. Right by his chin. There we go. That's what I want to see from Alexis Rocha. Some jabs. That's what's going to set up the big power shot. You got to blind him. You got to blind him with the jabs. Quick jabs. Make the jab right in front of his face. Get him to blink, and that's when you come with the big left hand.
Another solid left hand from Rocha. Body work from Rocha. Followed by going upstairs.
There you go. See, now Alexis Rocha is alternating his offense. He's throwing that jab just to land the body shot.
Moving back. Young snapping back the hand.
That's what I want to see from Alexis Rocha. Alternating that power. That's what landed that left hand. That shook Anthony Young.
Young trying to move around. Rocha doing a good job of setting up the ring and Young in the corner. Savvy bet move. Trying to do something like that.
Yeah, but that's the warning I was looking for in the last fight. Tom Taylor saw a little bit too much grabbing from Anthony Young. Do it again.
Let that arm go, Anthony.
Gives him a formal warning.
Stop. Don't let that arm go.
Only the third if you got a warning.
Thomas Taylor's doing a great job right now.
One of the best in business, Tom Taylor. Left hand from Rocha.
Double left hand. First one glanced off, second one landed.
Body work from Rocha. As Young was told to stay off the ropes this round, did not listen to his corner. Excellent round for Young Lex Rocha. And Tom Taylor went back to the corner of Anthony Young, warning him about the holding. His corner telling him about that. Again, they told him to stay off the ropes. He's trying to counter. Lex is very confident right now.
Very calm and confident. Good body shot there by Rocha. The only thing I would love to see is just some jabs. Everything else is firing on all cylinders with Alexis Rocha looking calm, cool, collected, just more jabs. That's going to set up the big left hand and to open up the body shots.
Alexis Rocha looking solid. Hector Lopez, the only trainer Alexis ever had, is standing by with Chris Mannix. Just a matter of time.
A lot of confidence, but I'll tell you what, Young's looking very confident this round right now too, even though he just got gutted to the body there. He got in a nice left hand, and he's throwing some punches. He's trying to get some respect in this round, Anthony Young is.
The corner telling Chris Mannix, they're very confident. If they're breaking him down, they feel like the stoppage will come, Chris. In the corner, Young covering up, tagged upstairs.
Sergio, I loved that combination from Alexis Rocha. He went looking like he was going to come in with a double jab, straight left hand. Instead, he hooked around to the right and then threw the left hand, made a cleaner shot.
But if you notice how he alternated the speed, it wasn't a fast punch. He kind of pawed with the jab, he doubled, and he came around with a fast left hand. That's alternating speed, that's catching him off guard with power.
Let the arm go.
Roach is fighting very confident and very patient.
Blood from the mouth of Young.
Two dangerous qualities in any fighter.
Coming into his prime. He sold this place out. Rocha crowd showing up.
Anthony Young's hurt. Young is hurt to the body. Young is hurt to the body.
He got tagged. Tom Taylor letting him work out. Lex attacking. Young in the corner. Trying to counter. Not much behind it. The jab from Rocha. More blood from the mouth of Young.
I don't think Rocha realizes how hurt Anthony Young is right now.
I think he sees it right now. Mouthpiece came out on one of these two guys.
Final seconds of the fourth round. Another strong round for Alexis Rocha as he's breaking down Anthony Juice Young.
Because these little flurries are not enough to keep a beast like Alexis Rocha off. Digging down to the body, even though Young's doing a good job fighting off, Rocha. It's the heavy shots, the big shots that are hurting Anthony Young. Those body shots and clubbing right hands.
Yeah, I think Reginald Lloyd, the trainer of Anthony Young, sees exactly what we're seeing. This fighter is getting broken down to the body and is taking some heavy shots in this fight.
Alexis Rocha is easily ahead on Chris Mack's scorecard.
Yeah, pretty easy fight to score at this point, 40 to 36 in favor of Alexis Rocha.
It looks like there was a headbutt, and it might have landed on the nose. That once fractured nose of Anthony Young.
All right, stay right there. It's accidental. You ready?
Accidental.
All right, stay right here. Time in. Let's go.
It was a headbutt to the mouth. That's what it was. Officials letting me know. And more blood from the mouth of Anthony Young. And immediately, Lex attacks. Not letting Young get away at all.
Young fighting back as well. You know, the punches aren't as heavy as Rocha's, but at least he's throwing back.
The concerted effort from Team Rocha to go to the bottom to pay dividends. Young is slow down. He's taking some deep breath here in the fifth.
Yeah, but Rocha's loading up too much right now. And Young could, see that coming. He can absorb that impact because he can see it coming. He needs to hide that power. And, of course, get angles to hide that power.
Yeah, Anthony Young complaining about shots to the back of the head. I have less sympathy for that, Sergio, when the guy's ducking down as much as Anthony Young is.
I have zero sympathy. You shouldn't be complaining to the referee. You got 2 fists. You got to fight them off.
That's exactly what Tom Taylor said, though. You're ducking.
And here's the thing we get taught. Someone hits you behind the head, you return the favor. All you get is a warning from the referee.
Less than a minute to go in the fifth round.
Good uppercut there by Young.
And Rocha accident drops Young. A big left has Young wobbling here in the fifth.
I don't think Anthony Young's going to recover this. Back to the referee right now.
And rolls over. Alexis Rocha gets another stoppage. A fifth round victory for Lex.
I love that stoppage by Thomas Taylor. You gotta give him credit. Anthony Young wasn't going anywhere, but credit to the man from Santa Ana representing Benillo tonight.
They keep lining them up for Alexis Rocha, and he keeps mowing them down on his way to an inevitable world title shot.
Alexis Rocha!
Cielito Lindo jamming inside the event center.
Cielito Lindo, a knockout Lindo. Another one.
Yes.
Another knockout for Alexis Rocha. And these are the type of knockouts that turn heads. You know, he did it in his last fight with Ashley going face first. Now he did it again with Anthony Young. I mean, these are fighters that aren't accustomed to getting knocked out, but Alexis Rocha is finding a way to knock him out.
It's Chris Mannix with Alexis Rocha. Really interested to hear what Lex wants to do next.
Oh, we know what he wants to do next. I mean,
let's hear from Mannix.
Alexis, congratulations. I guess if you're the number one contender, you can come to the ring with the mariachi band behind you. But you certainly earned that performance tonight. What did you think about the way you fought?
First off, I just want to thank God. Without him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank my team, Hector Lopez, Cesar Campos, Robert Villasenor, Abraham Perez. I want to thank all my sponsors, SOA Boxing, Cal, Tennessee Hats. I want to thank Golden Boy, most importantly. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you, Eric. I want to thank The Zone. Thank you, brother. I want to thank everyone here that came and supported me. Thank you so much. And yeah, I told you, Mannix, I'm very hard on myself. I told the fighter meetings I'm very hard on myself, and I give myself about a C. I still know I could develop a lot more. and we're going to go from here.
You knew Anthony Young was a tough guy, and he had a big upset win just 4 years ago against Saddam Ali. What kind of fight were you expecting, and how did this fight evolve over the course of it?
Yeah, I knew he was going to come. He was going to dictate a slow pace. It was my job as a younger, fresher fighter to come and dictate the pace and put that pressure on him, and I knew eventually I'll get a stoppage.
You talked about changes that you made after that last fight. We saw a lot of offense in this fight.
Yeah, I still didn't get the changes. I moved my head somewhat. I know it wasn't a counterpunch. I was very offensive, but those are the type of game plans you want to do when the guider's on his back pedal like that.
How quickly did you realize that left hand was going to be open for you all night long?
First round. Yeah, first round. No, but respect Anthony Young. He came out here enemy territory. He came in very confident, and my hat's off to him.
Take me through that final shot, and we don't have a monitor here to look at it, but from what you remember, the shot that you landed to finish the fight off.
Yeah, my coach is telling me to set up some punches and then explode with a looping left or a straight left, whatever it is. Just make sure I exploded with it, and I think he didn't see that punch coming.
So you're the number one contender for that WBO welterweight title. As we know, that title is going to be busy, at least for one more fight, maybe two, before the end of the year. In the meantime, what do you want to do next?
Look, I'm the WBO mandatory. I want the winner next, and that's it.
Are you willing to wait that long? Because it could be 2 fights before you get that opportunity.
We'll see. I have a great team behind me. Hector Lopez by my side, coach, manager. I have Eric Gomez. I have Ashidoy. I have one of the greatest promotional companies backing me. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk. But I just want to thank every single one that came here. Viva Mexico, cabrones!
Congratulations.